I've been going over this idea in my head over the past few days, and I thought that it would be a really interesting video to talk about. And that is, you know, my sort of list of songs that I wish Wings would have performed back in the 70s. And I would love to hear any of your guys' comments or thoughts down below in the comments section. So I think I'm gonna go by album, and so without further ado, here we go. Wings Wildlife. Um, Besides Wildlife, there's only really two songs on there that I would. Well, no, three. There's three songs on there that I would have loved to hear the band bust out in a live set back in the day. The opening track, Mumbo. Lyrically it's nonsense, but it's a nice jam. Um, Tomorrow, slow things down a bit, and Dear Friend. Imagine it's 1976 and you're at Madison Square Garden, which of course is where Paul recently played this weekend. So it's 76 and John Lennon's in the audience and Paul busts out Dear Friend. What an emotional moment that would have been for the two of them. Red Rose Speedway. I'd have to go with Get on the Right Thing, Little Lamb Dragonfly, and the controversial medley that closes the album. I think that would have been really cool, a really cool way to promote Red Rose Speedway if Paul and the band, closed their live set with medley, just as what Paul does now with the Abbey Road medley. I mean, obviously it's not as iconic as the Abbey Road side 2, but I think it'd be really cool. Let's see here. Band on the Run. Well, 1985, obviously, that would have been incredible to have seen Wings perform that back in the day. I know I have an interview with Jimmy from 74 where he talks about the band was actually rehearsing to perform Band on the Run as a in their live set, the entire album, which would have been incredible. So 1985, Helen Wills, Mrs. Vanderbilt. I think Balmunia would have been a really cool choice for a live concert. Venus and Mars. I really only have one song that I'd love to hear. That's Lovin' Song, a criminally underrated and beautiful love song from Paul DeLinda. Speed of Sound. I'm gonna have to go with Must Do Something About It. I would have loved to see Joe English, take a lead vocal for once. I think he would have done a masterful job live. As you can see, my Joe English button here, given out through the Wings Fun Club back in the day. London Town. Oh man, Cafe on the Left Bank, which would have been incredible if Wings had toured in '77. Cafe on the Left Bank. With a little luck, which I know Wings were rehearsing in 1980 before the whole Japan bust. Don't Let It Bring You Down. Deliver Your Children. London Town, obviously the title track. More Moose and the Grey Goose. I know people hate that song with a passion, but I would have loved to hear it live and how Wings would have pulled it off. And I can't forget Girls' School. That would have been, oh man, that would have been awesome. Back to the Egg. So Glad to See You Here. That would be about the only one, because Old Siamster and Rockestra Theme again and again were performed, and Spin It On as well. So, and Arrow Through Me. So, yeah, there you go. That's just a quick rambling of Wings songs that I wish the band would have performed back in the day. So, have a good one, and talk to you soon.